Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. It is a brand new weekend. Today is Saturday, November the 12th. I'm here at the camper. I believe we left you off, if you watched the last video, last weekend we had got our heated water hose and we got that hooked up to the holding tank that's in the basement of the farmhouse and ran it into the hot water tank of the camper. However, the hose and the water line didn't match up, so we had to get new fittings for that. That way we could get those hooked up correctly. Jason did get the fittings that we needed and he did get that hooked up. There's the hot water tank and the line that we drilled down through the camper. And Jason had to get the fittings so it would attach to our hose. So let me go outside and underneath to show you where that connects at. Okay, underneath the camper, there's where that water line comes through. And then he put a shut off. And then there's where it connects to our hose. And then it runs from here into the basement of the house to our holding tank. Our plan for this weekend, we are putting in a water filter, a sediment filter. When you checked that release valve last weekend, there was some sediment that had come out, so we assumed that would happen. We are getting our water from the well, and we were only using 2 of the micron filters. So we did end up picking up a Culligan heavy duty sediment filter, and we actually got that put on yesterday evening. So that is hooked up. We got that done. A couple other things that we want to get done this weekend is Jason's going to work on wiring in a 40 amp breaker for that heated water line. And then we've also picked up another cord of heat tape and an insulation blanket for the holding tank. Then I've also got to re-wrap the water line coming in from the well to the water tank, because when we put the filter on, we had to take it all off. And so that's our plan for today. Jason's gonna be wiring in the breaker, and I get to do more insulating with heat tape and insulation to the tank and the water line. So, enjoy. This is the sediment filter that we hooked up, so I'll show you when I get down there. Okay, here is our new water filter, sediment filter. I've got to rewrap this line in heat tape and insulation, and then wrap the tank in heat tape and put the insulation blanket on it. And Jason is over here. He's working on putting the wire in that will go to that 40 amp breaker for the heated water hose. Jason got his junction box wired in.
From 8 gauge to 10 gauge.
From 8 to 10, and he's putting the cover plate on. And I got the heat tape wrapped around this water line, and I'm currently fighting the heat tape on the water tank, and it's winning. Got my insulation on the pipe, got the heat tape on the tank, and we're gonna put the blanket on. All right, it's Sunday. We are packing up to get ready to head back home for another work week. I am happy with what we got done today with that outlet for the hose and the filter and the more insulation. We did spend a majority of the weekend at my dad's working, so we did get a lot done. So we're gonna go finish up what we need to do here. You're crazy. Ready, go. Go. Oh, he's taking your stick. Get that energy out. Nope. So I said about having everything done so we can start in the house. We're gonna go take a look at where my office is gonna be. Get a little peek inside the farmhouse, and then maybe next time I'll give you an actual tour of the whole thing. All right, let's go check out the house. Looks like it's starting to flurry again. But if we go around the front here, the front door, we walk in. Directly to the left, this will be my office. Somebody's shooting. So we got all the wallpaper ripped off, and what was this stuff that was on the roof? What's that called? Paneling?
No, it was just like a drop ceiling.
Drop ceiling.
Ceiling.
We ripped all that out like a year ago and cleaned the house out. But look at the wood on the walls. Look at the size of these boards. That's one board. What is that, like 18 inches?
Yeah. Over here's the big one. This is gonna be
Trying to back it up a little bit so you can get it better. And this will be my office. Look at those big windows.
And I would really, really like to leave that ceiling open.
Yeah.
I like that antique look.
I do too.
Colonial.
Yeah.
The only thing that has me kind of concerned is these beams are really beat up. Like they had to cut all these notches and stuff in it.
Well, you can say that off down now.
Not that far. Yeah, you're talking quarter inch. And the reason I want to leave those ceilings open is because none of this is squared, plumbed, or flush. That's why they have these notches cut into it. Because this board's wider than this board, and this board's wider than that board, and that one's biggest of them all.
Yeah.
They're all misshaped. So if you could put drywall or something up there.
Yeah. This newspaper.
Yeah.
Found this on the wall. Was it Monday?
That's not even the good one.
May 28th, 1962. Isn't that cool? I was trying to find that little piece of it.
Here's a scrap of the one from 1889. Oh no, 1896. And all of those, if you see here, that's got insulation around the window. But back in the olden days, they didn't have insulation. So what they did is they put newspaper on the wall. And this piece of newspaper come from right in here somewhere. I mean, just look at how old that stuff is.
So where do we start at?
Well, we would start in here by getting it cleaned out, chop that. And then we would frame the walls, start wiring it. Once it's wired, insulate it. No, just these exterior. That gives us a way to insulate it, you know. Like these walls, I want to resurface. Sand them down and then just lacquer. So if you're going to have wood here and exposed ceiling here, do you want more wood?
Well, you need framing as our first step, though. You won't go from there.
Framing, electrical.
Look at